Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to share with you guys my top 10 most loved, most favorite, most worth it planner items from Amazon. And if you guys have followed my channel, you probably have seen some of these already, and that's because these are ones that I use all the time. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first item is these self-adhesive business card holders from Avery, and they come in a pack of 10 and they just look like this. And it has like a little pocket, and of course you peel it off and it's like a sticker. And these are perfect for those of you guys who are notebook lovers or bound book lovers, which has been like the trend this past year. And so if you guys love like Hobonichis or Stalogies or whatever bound book, these are perfect because you just stick them in like this, and then you could put like little pictures or journaling cards, and it just like is such a nice decorative element, or you can make it really functional as well. So I absolutely love those, and everything will be linked down below, guys, as always. So that's the first item. Then number 2 is going to be a new one that I have been loving. And it is this half-letter disc book. Do you call it a book? I don't know what you call it, but basically the system. And what's amazing about it is you get this hardcover like this, right? And it comes with the discs, but it's only like $12. Whereas if you are buying it from Cloth and Paper or whatever, not to hate on Cloth and Paper because they have beautiful stuff, but you have to buy like just the covers, and it's like what, like $20 just for the cover, and then you have to buy the rings and all that stuff. But this one comes with the rings, it comes with this really nice clear hardcover, and it even comes with these lined pages, and it's by Eagle. And so for those of you who might be trying half-letter discs or wanting to try discs, this is a really, really, really great way to start because it's so inexpensive. And I know half-letter discs and discs just aren't as popular this past year, but if you guys have seen my recent videos, you've been seeing I've been printing my digital planner into half-letter discs, and that's why I've been loving that. So that's that one. Then the next one is an oldie but a goodie, and that is the Fiskars Trimmer. So for those of you guys who buy printable inserts, this is a must-have. There's nothing else to say besides that it's a must-have, because if you're cutting your inserts, you need a good trimmer. And what I love about this, it has this precision line here. You see that? So that you can know exactly where you're cutting, and so it's very precise. That's why it's called the precision cutter, I think. And then of course it has the ruler to tell you how much to measure out. For me, like, you know, sometimes I put washi tape to tell me exactly where I'm trying to measure to, but also it has like the blade here that is removable, and you can actually sharpen these. I think I did a video about that in some 3 planner tips or whatever, but you can sharpen those with like an aluminum ball, or you can just replace them, and it's not very expensive. This whole cutter is very inexpensive. So this is a must-have. You know, I run a planner shop and I still use these to kind of like trial my inserts or whatever. So I use this for everything. Must have if you're getting printables. Then the next item that I have is a Filofax, what is this, Saffiano Zip. So hear me out on this one. So I feel like this was probably popular a long time ago, and it's gone away and people have kind of forgot about it. But it's amazing because it's super versatile. So for those of you who don't know, it's a zip binder or whatever, and it comes with these rings that are in personal size, and it even comes with like the full calendar or whatever. But the rings are removable, so it's kind of like a wallet plus ring system to start with, right? And you get like all the pockets here and pockets here, and then the zipper, so it's like a full-out wallet, right? So at the beginning of this year, I was really into rings, and that was like my go-to size. And then of course, like the Hobonichis creep in, and I started using my Hobonichi, for example, on the go, right? Because these are good on the go sizes, or like pocket is as well. But yeah, so if you want to combine your planner and wallet, this is a great size. And I know people use Hobonichis a lot, and so of course it also fits the Hobonichi weeks. Like perfect. And then you zip it up, and it actually might even fit better than the rings. So then you have a 2-in-1 cover And then you also can use this as a wallet. And I've been needing this kind of system, especially now that I'm going back to work. And what's really funny is that when I made my Hobonichi order this past year for 2023, I got this cover, the Noti cover, I think it's called. And it's literally the exact same thing as this. Like, it's slightly smaller, but like, it's like the Saffiano, I mean, it's a vegan leather, but it's literally the exact same thing. And this one is actually a bit better because it has like this little pocket at the back too, if you wanted to slip something that you easily want to pull out, like your planner routine or like a list or something you wanted to grab out from the grocery store. And then this one doesn't even have like as many card pockets if you need card pockets. Yeah, I don't know. It's like literally the same thing. And I think this retails for like $100 here in Toronto. And then this one, I can't remember, but it's definitely less than $100. So I'll link them down below. Yeah, so this is an amazing kind of cover that you can get that's super versatile, especially if you're balanced between sizes like I do and you want to do rings and you want to do notebooks or whatever, like Hobonichi week size. So that's that one. Then the next thing I have for you, I'll continue with the covers, and it's not going to be the exact cover, but it's the brand. Moterm. And this is like, it's like even a I don't even know if I should bring this up because it's such a popular brand now. But Moterm is my go-to planner covers. They have recently released the veg tan leathers, which I'm sure you guys have seen all over the place. And I've actually been able to resist buying one of those because the prices for those obviously have increased. But even the less expensive version, their previous version, the pebbled leather, I love this. I know people like, you know, the new one because there's more, what's the word? Like, it's not so consistent. That's totally not the right word. But there's like unique markings on it because it's like a cowhide leather, or what do you call them? Vegetable tan leather, I guess. But you guys know what I mean. It's like the leather where you can scratch up, where there's more texture, where it's more unique. But for me, I love the pebbled leather, and they have upped their game since they started. So their second and third versions of this pebbled leather are so much better than the original already, that from somebody who like tosses things around, gets things messy, these are so indestructible. I feel like they're like the VDS Touch Me line. So Moterm is a go-to. They have all the different sizes. I'm not going to go beyond that because I have a billion videos on Moterm, but that's my go-to planner covers. And I love that they're on Amazon now and that they ship super quickly. Okay, so the next one is going to be a pen. And I'm not really a pen person, so the fact that I'm saying this means I really, really love it. And it is the Uni Jetstream. And this is the 4-in-1, I think, or is it 3-in-1? I think it's 3-in-1. It has a black, red, and blue. I think that's what it is. Yeah, black, red, and blue. Duh. And I love this pen because it has the 3 colors, of course, so you can color code, you can, you know, accent things with different colors. And then also, it's just so smooth. It doesn't smear. It's like a ballpoint pen, right? So it doesn't smear. It's perfect on my Hobonichi. It's perfect just, you know, on paper, any kind of paper, regular paper. So this is my go-to. I love that it has a clip. This version is quite expensive. Like, I don't know if it's this barrel, because clearly I'm not a pen person, but this barrel is quite expensive. I feel like, well, relatively expensive. It's $30. I know people can spend like $300 on a pen, but yeah, but there is like a less expensive version of it as well that I'll link down below, and it's also like different colors, and it's also a Uniball Jetstream. So that one I am loving. Then the next item, which is no surprise to any of you guys if you guys have seen my previous channels, and that is a thermal printer, and it's called the Perry Page printer. So I have a whole bunch of videos on this. I'll link it up here if you guys are interested. But basically, a thermal printer lets you print pictures without using ink. So it uses the paper and lasers, I believe, to create the image. And what I do is I get these sticker rolls that are really inexpensive, especially compared to like the HP Sprocket or the Canon Ivy. This paper is really inexpensive. And so you can print photos, you can print text. They have little borders that you can print, like decorative things. You can do lists. It's like endless. So this is a really amazing little printer. And I think it's the highest resolution one is 304 DPI, I believe, but I'll link it down below. And I love, love, love this. And if you want to know more, just check out my video. So that's that one. And it's great for journaling and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Then the 7th item, I think we're on 7, is actually this mat. So for those of you guys who might be like, you know, on YouTube or making videos or whatever, and you want like a nice backdrop that's not necessarily white, because before I would do all my backdrops that's white, and I was like, oh, it's kind of boring. So I got this mat, and it has like 2 sides, 2 colors. They have pink, they have purple, they have like a million colors. And now I use this kind of like as a desk pad and also as my backdrop to my YouTube videos, which I think just, I don't know, I think it looks a bit better. You let me know down below. But if you guys are interested in that for videos or even just like as a pad to protect your desk, it's great because now I can put like, you know, coffee or tea or whatever in my mug and just sit it down instead of having to find a coaster and all that. So I love this. And then my last 2 items, which are digital planner related items. One is this stand, and I cannot remember the brand of it for the life of me. So I'll link it down below, and you can look there. But basically it holds your Apple Pencil. Of course it could hold like a regular pen as well if it's like relatively small. And I love this because then you don't like lose it on your desk, not flip-flopping all over the place, and it just holds it up. And this, it's like a rubber kind of material, and it's not like super heavy, but obviously heavy enough that it's not flimsy, like it won't tip over, and like when I touch it and stuff, like if I push it, it'll fall over, but it's not so easy to knock over. And I love this for my Apple Pencil. But if you guys aren't using digital planning, like you could put in a pen in there, of course, as well. And I just think it's kind of a nice little accessory too on your desk. So that's that one. And then the very last item is this little stand. And this is actually for your iPad. So why I got this was because I wanted to put my iPad at an angle that I could like write on comfortably while it's sitting on my desk in a like what's this, portrait mode, right? Because in landscape mode, usually the iPad cases, you can make it so that it sits like this and you can write on it comfortably in this little angle. But vertical mode, it doesn't really have that option because of the case, right? And so this little stand is perfect because it allows me to write on an angle. It's more comfortable, and I literally use this little thing every day. But I think what it's actually meant to be used at is actually kind of like this. And then you put your iPad through here, and it also stands it up, if that makes sense. So it's a versatile little stand, and I literally use it every single day, especially if you're digital planning and you use like a vertical planner. This is like a must, must. And that basically concludes the 10 items from Amazon that I'm really loving and I've been using almost every day, I would say, throughout this past year, or maybe 2 years. That Fiskars Trimmer I've literally had since the beginning of time. So yeah, if you liked any of these items, please let me know down below which one you liked most. If there's any items that you use on the daily that is a must-have, please let the rest of us know about them, because you know us, all of us planner people are always looking for the next thing to buy. It's kind of terrible, isn't it? I shouldn't promote that, but it is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys like this video, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button because it really helps support my channel, and I will see you guys next time.